Hi, everyone. So let me give you a brief overview of our class for this semester. First of all, this is college algebra, and we will be meeting on campus. I'm your instructor, Landria Mariti. There's my name. There's my picture up there in the corner. So let's talk about the class a little bit. First of all, the stuff you will learn in this class. Here's a list of all the class competencies. In other words, this is the stuff that you should know how to do by the time we complete this class. And some of you might look at this list and say, I already know how to do all of these things. And that's quite possible because to get into this class or to be eligible for this class, there's certain prerequisites that you had to meet. So you're allowed to take this class because some of you have an ACT score of 22 or above, or some of you completed a previous course that got you ready for this class. Or some of you placed here by your KCTCS placement exam. So you're ready to learn these things because you have the prerequisite. So we're going to assume that you have some knowledge to be able to learn the material in this class. So how are we going to learn? First of all, this is a face-to-face class. We will have face-to-face class meetings. Yay, I love teaching face-to-face. We'll meet every Tuesday and Thursday from 12:30 to 1:45 on the Cooper campus in AT 110. Room A/B. We will be practicing social distancing and wearing masks. Attendance is mandatory. It's not voluntary. This is not an online class. It truly is a face-to-face class. Anybody who misses more than 6 meetings will not be eligible to pass the class. So attendance is necessary. Make sure you have this on your schedule. I know most of the classes this semester is online. This is one that is not. And some other things. So we're going to certainly learn by meeting together face-to-face. And then a big part of your learning will occur via the assignments that you'll do for this class. And we're going to be able to access all of the assignments through Blackboard, the same Blackboard page that you got on. Let me move my picture over via Blackboard. And when you go into Blackboard, the page looks pretty much like this. You've already been in. And each of these little sections here represent stuff that we'll need to do during the semester. I was trying to write on the page, but it's not letting me do that right now. So let's take a closer look then at the Blackboard page and all the little different assignment components. So let me bring that up here. So you've already looked under the Start Here course information, so I won't go there. If you click on each of these tabs, like we'll look at the pre-class activities, a whole bunch of stuff drops down, and if you want to pull it back up, you just click on the arrow to the left, to the right. But let's talk about pre-class activities. These are things that must be done before class to make you ready to learn. It kind of checks in to make sure that you have the prerequisite knowledge that you need. When you open up this folder, you'll see what's due before each class. Remember, we're meeting every Tuesday and Thursday, so there's things that you must do before the Tuesday class to be ready for the class. So you click on the arrow and more stuff opens up. Here's an Introduce Yourself activity. Here is vocabulary that you should know. So when you open up one of these assignments, you have to click on View Assessment. And basically, a lot of them are just giving you some information or reminding you of informations or definitions that you should know, and then some checkup questions that you have to answer. And each of the questions are worth a certain number of points. Usually the total exercise is worth about 5 points. You've got 5 attempts, so you can keep doing it over and over and over again, and then you submit it. But this must be done before our class time on Tuesday or Thursday at 12:30. What's also included on all the pre-class activities is the handout for class. Basically, the assignment for handouts will tell you to try a few things on the handout before you get to class. You can download the handout, and you should print it and bring it to class. You earn your 5 points by bringing those handouts to class. So that's a little look at the pre-class activities. Now let's close that up, those pre-class activities, and look at some of these other things. This class handout folder is just another place where you could find the class handouts They're always in the pre-class activities, but you can find the handouts here, and those are handouts at least for the first 2 classes. Now, the other assignment that's due every week are our weekly class review journals. And what these journal assignments basically have you do is they have you review your notes and reflect on what you've learned for the week. And then you complete these journal questions. And it's kind of explained here. You need to list 3 things that you've learned about algebra. Specifically, I've given you some examples. You need to identify 2 examples that you understand so well you could explain to someone else, and some examples that you do not explain. Why am I giving this assignment? Because this reflecting on your learning is what helps you learn subjects. That's what research has shown, and we want to make sure you're successful in this class, and this journal writing will help you get there. These, again, are worth 5 points, and you just type your answers here, or I even said you could upload a video of yourself answering the questions if you don't want to type them out. Let's see, what else is here? Let's close up those weekly review. And then you have online assignments where you have to practice some of the algebra skills or topics that we've learned in class. You can access these. These are called our MLP or our MyLabs Plus assignments. If you click on the link here, click on View Assessment. Here's all the directions about this particular assignment, but to get to this assignment, you have to click this link. This link then takes you into another website, which is not hooked up to the class just yet, but you'll be able to see the assignments there. Okay, let's go back. I've also listed some videos here that might help you with these assignments. Again, you have many multiple attempts to do the assignments in MLP, and we'll talk some more about those in class on Tuesday. So let's see what else. So there you go, just at a glance. Those are the kind of elements of the class that you're responsible for. Of course, I've hoped that you have begun to look at all of the information here under Start Here to give you some more information about the class. I'm looking forward to seeing all of you at the first class on Tuesday at 12:30 on the Cooper campus. Feel free to email me if you have any questions about anything.